there and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl Juliet here, your Pearson Test of English tutor. And today I bring you tips and tricks and strategies on how you can pass the highlight incorrect words. This is one of the tasks in the PTE listening, and yes, it's a very important task. Now if you're new here, please consider subscribing. This is a very wonderful channel where you can learn how you can pass your Pearson Test of English and other relevant English test tips like how to spell and all that. Now, just follow me to the end of this video so you can know what I have today. Oh, Juliet, please, this highlight incorrect word, is it a very important task in the PTE? Is it one of those tasks that if I don't do it, I will fail? Well, it's not like it's a very important task in the PTE. Now, do you know that I have done a video before, which I might be linking up here, if I remember, on the most important task in the PTE, the important ones and then the least important ones. Now, the reason why I want to do this highlight incorrect words today is because people do not know that this task is a good task that can help boost your reading score. Have you tried all you can to boost your reading score? Maybe you've tried doing the read aloud, you've tried doing the reading and writing, fill in the blanks, reading, fill in the blanks, even read other paragraphs, yet you're not getting that score you want for your PTE reading. Then this task can help you. Now, the last PTE exam I wrote some months ago, I had about 3 to 4 of this task on the exam day. Now, what I'm saying is this: if this task wasn't relevant, PTE won't have bothered putting about 3 or 4 of that task on exam day. Yeah, think about it. Remember that some PTE tasks that used to be like 10 to 12, like the answer short questions. When PTE kind of did a revision of their question, they cut down on the number of that task because it wasn't so relevant. But for the highlight incorrect words, they didn't do that. I did 3, then I saw another one, 4. I'm like, oh, how come they're putting like 3 to 4 of this question on exam day? That means that this task is important. This task can help you boost your reading score. If you've been struggling to boost your reading score, this is one task that can help you. Now, before I forget, this highlight incorrect word is a task in the PTE listening module. I think this is a task that comes before the write from dictation, one of the most important tasks in the PTE listening or in the entire PTE. So please take this task seriously. And what happens here in this task is that you'll be given a passage. First of all, remember that every task in the PTE listening, you would have to listen to an audio. And like I would say, if you listen, you'll get your answer. So this task is not an exception. You listen to an audio, but the thing is, the audio will be reading what is on the passage. The passage is like a transcript of what has been said already. Just that the audio will try to change some of the words on the transcript or on the passage right in front of you. All you need to do is just click on the word that is different from what the audio is saying. Click on the different word on the transcript or on the passage right in front of you. And that's what they mean when they say highlight incorrect words. So that's the word you're highlighting. Now I'm going to talk about how this task is scored. It's one of those tasks that have the negative kind of scoring in the Pearson Test of English. Now, I want you to understand that it's not a difficult task. Recall that PTE has like 3 kinds of scoring: the correct or incorrect scoring, the partial kind of scoring or partial credit, then they have the negative scoring. Now this task has that kind of scoring that they call negative scoring. That means that for every wrong answer you get, you lose a correct answer. Those people in medical school will understand, yeah, because they experience those kind of marking a lot in most of the activities they do. So if you're supposed to get like 5 answers correctly, then you've already gotten 4 but you failed 1. It means at the end of the day, that wrong one you got to cancel out one of the right ones you've gotten. So at the end of the day, you get 3/5. So you have to listen very well so that you can identify those words that the audio will interchange on your transcript or on the passage right in front of you. We're just going to go ahead now and look at how we are going to do this task. I'm going to take 2 or more examples so you can see how I'm able to highlight those words that are incorrect while the audio reads for me.
Proposition may seem far-fetched. For some people, this proposition may seem far-fetched. But ending poverty is both morally necessary and actually feasible. All of us must play a role in making it happen. All human beings want and have a right to live in dignity, to determine our own destinies, and to be respected by other people. Despite the universality of these rights, our capacities to fulfill them vary enormously. And no dividing line is more profound in influencing the quality of our lives than the gulf between poverty and prosperity.
All right, so I'm going to click on the answer now, and let's see if we got all the answers. So yeah, I got presentation, ethically, way, 3, and divining. You can see here, it was supposed to be proposition, here it was supposed to be morally, and here was supposed to be right, these, and dividing. But look at what the audio read. So this is how you can go about this task. I'm going to do a second example so you can also see that it's not difficult. It's just for you to pay attention. And once you do, you get the answers and you get the scores that you need.
Well, there's a positive obligation on the bank to ensure that the people who are signing a loan guarantee know what they're doing. Loan guarantees are kind of unique in that someone is giving security or a guarantee and placing themselves at risk for someone else, and they receive nothing material in return. So you've got to ask yourself, why is this person doing this? Do they know what they're doing? They're risking a lot and not really getting anything back for it. So the imperative is that the bank must ensure that these people know what they're doing and that they fully understand the implications of what they're doing, and they know that their properties may be sold if another person doesn't meet their obligations.
Yeah, so I was actually very slow this time around because my cursor was giving me a bit of challenge, but you can see that I was still able to identify the words that were mentioned, or the words that the audio interchanged, which is the correct word. Now look at it here. I was able to yeah, you can see here I didn't miss out on anyone. Now one thing I also failed to mention to you is, if I didn't hear a word that was interchanged by the audio, I would not get the mark. For instance, if I didn't hear this word rare and they mentioned it, I'm going to lose just 1 mark. But if rare was mentioned and yourself wasn't mentioned, then I'm going to lose. This one I got wrong will cancel out one of the right ones I got. So at the end of the day, I'll be failing 2 instead of 1. So that's the negative marking. So here it's very easy. Just pay attention and you can also know what was said in the audio. So that's it. Those are the examples I have for you today. Yeah, so that is how this task is done. I hope you're able to pick up 1 or 2 things or even more things from this video so that you don't struggle to get the score in your PTE reading. You also don't struggle to pass your PTE listening, because this task will also help you pass the PTE reading and the PTE listening. Now, thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video, and thank you for watching till the end. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Remember to like this video. Remember to leave me comments, and of course I will answer. Remember to also super thanks me. There's a super thanks button just close to the share button or the like button. Remember to super thanks me, because it's a way of encouraging me in this space. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Stay safe. Bye.